mic here, I want to introduce the one and only CEO, founder of Rilla, Sebastian.
What's up, everybody? What's up?
You're the big guys voting having fun or what, man? Let's go, man. This is so fun. So let's see if this clicker works. We're ready to rock and roll, guys. So as you guys have heard me say 1,000 times, my name is Sebastian, and I am the founder and CEO of Rilla. And you might all be wondering right now, why on God's green earth am I standing here on this big-ass boat? Why did we do this? Why are we here? Let me explain. Back in 2019, my co-founder Michael and I had an idea. We thought, what if we could go out there and capture the billions of conversations happening in offline commerce so that we could give all businesses the power to understand their customers the way that Google and Amazon do. And for a long time, that's just what it was, an idea. For a long time, okay? The first conversation we ever recorded with Rilla was nothing to do with in-home sales and service. It was back in the summer of 2019. And it was with field marketing. You know, companies like Red Bull and Coca-Cola and Heineken, they send out brand ambassadors to events and they give you Red Bull and they say, woo! And then you talk a little bit about the product. And our idea was we were going to capture these conversations, process them with AI to give these companies insights in their consumers to say what they liked about the brand, what they didn't, right? And man, back then there was no open AI. There was no ChatGPT, there was no money, there was no tech, there was no nothing. It was just 4 dudes in an apartment in New York with a lot of conviction and a lot of stupidity. And the only thing we had to work with back then was this thing we called GPT Human. Because the way we did our AI back then is we literally took turns, Michael, Chris, and Lucas and I, who doesn't even speak English that well, we would take turns every day, we would listen to the audio manually, and we would put whatever insights we found on a spreadsheet that we would then deliver to the customer the next day. And the customer's like, oh my God, one day, that fast? That's crazy. And I'm like, AI, right? So crazy, so smart. It's AI. What does this AI have a Polish accent? Why does he? And we did this for a little bit, and it wasn't a very long venture because when we listened to these audio, like one of the first conversations that we listened to, I still think I'm partially deaf from listening to that audio because it was this girl, Caitlin, at a frat party in a college trying to pitch somebody Cash App. And Caitlin just kept screaming at the top of her lungs, like, everybody sign up for Cash App! We got free pizza! Wah! And I'm like, Jesus Christ, it was just a mess, you know? It's just like Caitlin screaming and Pitbull singing in the background and just like college kids vomiting and just getting drunk. It was just a disaster. And so I thought, you know, even if we managed to build an AI supercomputer that could understand everything that's going on here, and you asked it, what insights can you capture from this conversation? It would say, your brand has a high association with the word pizza, and Caitlin loves pizza. Worthless information. So we said, we have to pivot. We have to find a new market where the conversations are less noisy and a little bit more insightful. And in the history of tech startups, there have been some legendary pivots, man. Like Facebook went from a dating app to the social network. Netflix went from DVDs online to streaming. And man, our pivot, I think, is one of the best ones because the market that we picked right after field marketing was physical retail. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. We launched Rilla as a speech analytics software for physical retail in January 2020 with non-essential New York retailers. And so I claim the record of Guinness World Record for worst product launch in the history of product launches because all of our customers went out of business in 6 weeks. Oh, and so did we, almost. We almost went out of business, and that was the Rilla story, man. For the first 3 years of business, it was just us going out of business. There was no, we were just going out of business. That's what it was. It was a lot of trying, a lot of failing, and we just kept trying, man, you know, and at some point, the people who cared about us, like smart people, very intelligent people who really cared about us, they told us, like, guys, what are you guys doing? Like, are you guys gonna get a job? Like, are you stupid? Do you suffer from stupidity? And I'm like, I think we do. Because, you know, I wish I could tell you all that I was like, you know, oh yes, I saw the future and I was a visionary and I knew with a crystal ball that everybody else was wrong and I was right, but I didn't. I thought we were going to fail. I thought we were gonna fail because there was no end in sight to the misery. And I thought, okay, we're gonna fail, but that's fine because I'm working with all my friends. We're having so much fun and we're doing something that nobody's ever done before. And that's so cool. Nobody's ever gone and captured these conversations and made sense of them. Nobody's ever done this, and that was so cool to me. And to me, that was like the most awesome adventure that we could have gone on. And You know, there's a saying out there that when you want something really, really, really badly enough, the universe tends to conspire to help you achieve it. And after 3 years of trying and failing and trying and failing, the universe finally answered our call. In January 2022, we finally found a market that worked. We found the right market for the right product at the right time. And we found a home, the home improvement industry, right? We started launching with customers like the StormGuard Roofing Company. Polly B took us, who's right there. Polly B was our Han Solo, and he found us in Tatooine and took us to the galaxy, man. Because right after StormGuard, we started launching with the exterior remodelers like Window Nation and Long Home, and this company, PJ Fitzpatrick. And the CEO of this company, PJ Fitzpatrick, he saw me one day at a booth, and he said, "Hello, my name is Dave Geiger." And I said, "Hi, my name is Sebastian." "What's up, Dave? What do you need?" And he goes, "Well, I really like your product. Have you ever thought of HVAC sales?" And I was like, "HVAC, what does that mean? What are you talking about?" And he goes, "Well, I got a little shop in the Carolinas. I think they like talking to you." And I was like, "Well, I like talking to them too." And that's how we made it into home services, right? And when we started growing into home services and home improvement at large, it's like this magic that happens when the right product meets the right market at the right time, because all of the hard things became easy. And we just started growing so unbelievably fast. And I think the critical component here is that from all the markets that we went out there when we were just nomads, just trying to find our home, this industry, the home improvement industry, you guys have an unbelievable respect for the tradition, the science, the art, and the service of selling. And you guys treat your technicians and your comfort advisors and your design consultants like the athletes that they are. And because of this unbelievable respect for the service of sales, a tool like Rilla grew with that movement, okay? It wasn't us, it was you guys believing in the power of your own people and trying to better them. And because we came in at the right moment, at the right time, with the right people, we started growing fast, man, like really fast. In our first year of sales, we went from 0 to $1.4 million of annual recurring revenue. In our second year of sales, we went from $1.4 million to $14 million of annual recurring revenue. Exactly right, baby. Let's go. And that's really cool because that doesn't happen often. Those things, the things that I just said, these are moments in time that happen very rarely. Just to give you guys some context, Salesforce, the company that started the CRM as a category, they went from 0 to $5 million in their first 2 years of sales. Apple Computer, the most valuable company in the world today, they went from 0 to $8 million of annual sales. Amazon, the company that built the store that sells everything, went from 0 to $15 million of annual sales in their first 2 years. And tiny little Rilla that went broke for 3 years selling to home service contractors, we went from 0 to $14 million of annual recurring revenue. That's right. And that's really cool, guys. Not because of me and because of Rilla and because we're awesome, but because of what it means for this industry, for the people right here. What this means is that what Service Titans started long time ago, we continue, okay? What Ara and Vahe proved to the world more than 10 years ago when they took their dad's businesses and transformed them and put them into the cloud, what they proved to the world was that innovation does and can happen in the trades. What we are proving today with Rilla is not only that innovation can and does happen in the trades, is that tradespeople are the early adopters. They are at the cutting edge of technology, and they are the ones that are going to bring AI to the forefront of business and the entire economy. The early adopters of AI technology are not in Menlo Park in San Francisco. They are in Manassas, Virginia, giving homeowners the good, the better, and the best options to treat your air quality. They are in Madison, Wisconsin, bringing homeowners the best home remodeling projects of their dreams. They are in Nashville, Tennessee, sweeping your chimneys. They are in Phoenix, Arizona, fixing the doors in your garage and giving your home a smile. They are right here in Miami, Florida, literally putting a roof over your head. They are right here on this boat with us today tonight. And guys, this is only the beginning. Because just alongside Rilla, there are other innovators who are here today who are coming up alongside with us. This is only the beginning of this movement. And this movement, if we want to keep growing it and be tracking with the fastest growing movements in business history, guys, we need your help. And this party we are having because we had a great year. And we, like any other company, we wanted to celebrate. But when we looked at, the idea of celebrating just with ourselves, the Rilla employees, we thought that that was not on brand. Because you see, this movement does not belong to us. We are only but a tool in this movement. The movement belongs to you, the contractor. So we wanted to celebrate alongside all of our customers. And we wanted you guys to come in here. The biggest contractors are on this boat. We wanted to have the biggest party with the biggest contractors in the biggest event of the year, and you guys are here. So the biggest contractors are here. Take this chance to learn, take this chance to network, and take this chance to have a lot of fun. Onwards, upwards, let's get this party started, baby!